how has your approach to songwriting changed over the years? Are you as prolific as you used to be?
No, I can't say I am. As there were a few years there when I turned out a lot of stuff because I was really committed to it and really involved with it in an extreme way. I'm not too prolific nowadays. I'll write something if I just feel like I must write it because it's just a line which comes to me which I'll have to finish. Something will come to me, a song will come to me while I'm playing another song even, and I'll just have to finish that song. I'll need that for something.
Yeah. What kind of emotions does it take for you to move you to do it at this point?
My best songs I write real quick. My best songs I've probably written in 5 minutes. All of them, the ones that I consider my best songs. Some of the ones I've labored over, I don't like to do that, and then I'm never really satisfied with them, but my best songs, yeah, they come real fast, and I'll just be playing them, and then they'll just all be there, and I'll just have to get them down on a paper or something. I hope I can memorize it if I don't have a pencil.
Do you have any favorite songs or any favorite albums that you would like to be remembered by?
I hardly ever listen to my albums. I never hear them. Once they're made, I seldom ever come across them anymore. I never keep them in the house. I don't like to hear them, and I just don't listen to them. But before they're made, I listen to them a lot, and I'm kind of not in touch with a whole bunch of ones from the early years because there's so many, and the songs I remember off of them are the ones that I sing in the shows. If somebody was to call out, sometimes people have called out for certain songs, and I've had to, sometimes I haven't remembered the words to them,
Yeah, I could see that would be a problem. How do you see your role in, say, in the lives of somebody who is 30 years old, and the first music they listen to is you?
My thing, what I do, is a development of all the styles I've ever heard in my life. And it's always been that way. And it's just I still play just the same old way that I ever have. I haven't really managed to come up with any real tricky things, or it's basically very, very simple. It's just a combination of a couple different kinds of music. And I've always wanted to tell people, hey, whatever you're listening to in my music, or whatever you're hearing, here's where I got it from. You can put it all together yourself. Well, it hasn't all been musical because some of it's been, some different poets in the old days did really catch my attention, and certain other different writers. There were so many people back then that it was all going by so fast too that I managed to get free in a time when I was as surprised as anybody else was. It was like I was doing one thing, and then this would lead me into another thing so fast that the old thing hadn't gotten me a chance to be even digested yet.
I see.
And it all happened real quick, and all of a sudden I was doing things that no one had ever done before, and I knew it. I mean, when we were doing those albums, I knew no one had ever done them kind of things before. And it was too much to even comprehend. It was, I couldn't handle it, actually. When I was working, I was touring most of the time and living in hotels the other part of the time and making records the rest of the time, and it all become rather
a blur.
Yeah, just real fast. It was just going by so quickly. And as far as the people that wanted to associate me with any kind of movement, I think they were just kind of, I don't know where that kind of talk came from. I mean, singers never were part of any kind of movement. They never were the spokesman. I mean, anybody knows that who was back then. I used to go to all kinds of, meetings and things like that, or organizations, or different, when you'll sing anywhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're starting out, if somebody says, come sing here, come sing there, well, you go there and you'll sing there, and you may get a place to stay, or somebody will feed you. That's the way it was back then. And there was never a whole lot of money to be made out of music. Like nowadays, kids buys a guitar and right away he'll think. I mean, I know young kids that do that. They'll think that's the way they're gonna earn their living.
Yeah.
And I was trying to tell them that ain't the way. You know, that very few people ever get to earn their living. And if you can earn your living playing your music, well, even that, you could just leave it right there and call yourself successful because there's so many people that can't.
Yeah.
The people that wanted to put me in front of any kind of politic game, well, those people were just irresponsible. And they were just looking for somebody to take a fall. You know, someone who they could point to and hold up as some kind of a leader. You know, powerful people remain always behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know, so everybody's looking for somebody to put up there. And no, I never was, you know, into being up there as any kind of spokesman. I don't know nothing about politics. You know, if I'd come up with any kind of ideas or something, I would have run for Congress or something.